na your time is valuable. And in the process, nag-enjoy na kayo, nag-earn pa kayo.
Let's build a future where Puerto Princesa is not just a top tourist destination, but also a hub for digital talent and innovation.
As people are playing, they're also learning new skills that they could actually take on.
Ulan lang yan. Digital citizens kayo, relax.
Very much excited to experience what YGG will be able to provide for them, and hoping that our learners will enjoy learning this new experience and will be able to share everything that they have learned from this activity to their schoolmates.
Kasi huwag nyo nang antayin na maging ready kayo because readiness comes after an action. Ibig sabihin nun, so kung di mo sisimulan, hindi mo malalaman.
Step beyond tradition with a drop of magic. Clash in epic battles where magic reshapes strategy. Unleash spells to transform the game. Attack! Defend! Trick! Master them all! Ready? Ready to duel in the realm of magic?
Go to yielddeal.io to see these 3 amazing AI projects that you and me can jump in. Let's go! Here's how I work in Web3 without a full-time job or tech degree. Every day, I do a bite-sized task like labeling data or giving feedback to AI and get rewarded for it. In Connect with YGG, there are 3 ways or 3 AI jobs that you can do. For Sapien, you're helping improve AI by doing a simple task. Choosing the correct image, correcting text, or labeling audio. Think of it like you're teaching a robot. Your clicks and decisions helps AI understand things better. Each task you do contributes to train smarter systems. In OORT, instead of relying on big tech companies to store the internet's data, OORT uses regular people's idle resources like bandwidth or computing power. We help power it, and we can also earn by doing it. In public AI, you interact with AI chatbots and give feedback, telling it when it's right, when it's wrong, or how it could respond better. Ever told when AI is wrong? With public AI, I literally get paid to do that. And not just that, with YGG, you will be rewarded with certifications like soulbound badges that prove my work and help my reputation in Web3. This is the future of work, and it's just getting started. No experience needed, just your time. This is Munchies, and see you on the next one. Peace out!
Have you ever done one of those click all the buses capture things? What if I told you you could get paid for doing that? This is Sapien, a gamified platform where your brain power helps train AI. All you have to do is to do small tasks like spotting patterns, labeling animals, or picking out keywords. It's fast, kind of fun, and you get real rewards for it. Sign up takes like 2 minutes. Wallet, email, done. No downloads, no catch. Go to game.sapien.io and start earning while training AI. Welcome to the future of work.
What if I told you that you could train AI and get rewarded for it? Hi guys, Monchis here, and today we will be talking about Sapien. What is Sapien? Sapien is revolutionizing AI development right now. It's creating a global, gamified platform where anyone can contribute and train AI and get rewarded. You can do image labeling, audio transcription, text classification, and a lot more. That is Sapien AI for you guys. Just go to game.sapien.io to start your journey with us. Join the network, train AI, and get rewarded. Available on PC and mobile. See you again on the next one. Bye-bye!
Enjoy.
Hey yo, GM everyone! Kamusta ang buhay? Let's go! Welcome back, agents and mga ka-MFW. You're watching Usapang MFW featuring none other than Spekter Agency. After the hype from the last episode, we're back with more chaos, more drops, and more agent-level secret from the Spekter universe. I'm your host, your coffee guy, Coffee Dad, Daddy P, and together with me...
Well, GM, welcome to our Usapang MFW, wherein we're not all about gaming, and we are also talking about with a whole lot of opportunities. So that's what the Usapang MFW is all about, and we help Filipinos to attain the 4 pillars of our mission: to learn, to play, to work, and of course to grow within the metaverse. And before we begin our session, our event for tonight, let's have some announcements.
Okay, ang schedule for this week. Tuesday, August 19, Together We Play featuring 9-bit. Thursday, August 21, YGG Fiesta. And Friday, August 22, Together We Play or Together We Learn.
And of course, if you have started playing Spectre Agency and if you're still playing Spectre Agency and you want some additions and feedback or other positive things to say, all you have to do is share your feedback through this link that will be dropped by our sentinels.
Okay, chika na ba sa pinaka-chill na TCG event ng taon? Matuto, maglaro at maki-vibes with Vibes TCG community this August 31 sa Job Store PH Tondo. Free starter decks, L2 play or learn to play session at may pa tournament with big prizes. So ano pa mga titos and titas? Sign up na at idadrop ng ating mga sentinels ang link. Slots are limited kaya tara na, may vibes na.
And another thing, have you heard about the official retailer of Vibes cards within the Philippines? And it is Lootstock PH. They will be having a 5 booster packs giveaway. And all you have to do is like, share, and follow their Facebook page and then tag your friends to join in the fun. And once they hit the followers, they will be giving away the 5 booster packs.
Okay, so you just need to like, share, follow, and tag your friends to join the fun. Don't miss it out. Follow Lootstock PH now. And sa darating na August 23 at 24, Geek Pop Philippine International Collectibles and Cards Show in Juan Ayala. And August 31, Learn to Play and Community Tournament at Job Store YGG Pilipinas. So don't forget yan, titos and titas. Okay? Okay.
And yes, about the August 23-24, the Geek Pop Philippine International Collectibles Card Show in Juan Ayala, YGG Pilipinas will be there. So get on and come on, join in the fun. And another thing, we will have a 10 winners of 100 Gcash each.
Whoa.
And all you have to do is ask a question about the Spekter Agency using the hashtag #AskSpecter2. All right, Daddy P?
So don't forget guys to ask question later sa ating guests, okay? Don't forget that. Okay, we will dive in and syempre, we have a guest. Okay? We're joined again by one of the legend behind of the mission. Walang or no other than Ben, aka Baguette, the man who keeps the hive alive as senior marketing and community manager. Let's all welcome Ben.
Hello, Ben.
Hello,
Hi, guys.
Ben.
Thank
How's
you
your
for
day?
introducing me as the legend. I appreciate
Yeah.
that a lot. Hello,
Yeah.
guys.
Okay,
I'm Baguette and Ben, and happy
Yeah.
to be on the show again.
Any message or welcome remarks for our titos and titas out there to our community as well.
Yeah, hey guys. It's been a few weeks, and I'm always back to share some very cool things to the YGG community, and let's have some fun today.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, we will surely have fun for tonight since we have a lot of questions about Spekter Agency. So yeah, let's start this event. Let's get these things rolling with something fun. Of course, we will be asking you about Spekter Agency later on, and then for now, let's have some fun. We are going. I'm going to ask you that you are going to design a boss monster for Spekter. So, what would its name be? What does it look like? And what kind of special skill does it have?
Sure. Yeah. I think the current bosses in Spectre Agency has been pretty cool. I think you have monsters that jumps around and they would release like orbs that kind of like a Toho style orbs that keeps like running at you. And I was thinking of something a little bit different this time around, and maybe let's call this monster Whisper. Very silent, very fast, and what it's aiming to do is to probably to assassinate players without a trace. So you know how like when the bosses that you see on Spectre Agency are pretty they're slow but they do a lot of damage. But this one will be a little bit it won't be as traditional as the other bosses where uh instead it will isolate and stalk players one by one. And I think the signature move pretty much makes everything silent, no footsteps, no alarms, no nothing. Then when the silence drops, then it marks you, marks the player, and then it will blink to behind you and do like a devastating smash. So the only way you would be able to dodge that is to kind of predict where it's going to land and try to strike you from, and just you have to find a way to dodge it. So I think that type keeps your adrenaline rushing, and I guess I would think of it as if like it's a tactical horror movie where you're in a very fast-paced environment and you have to be able to dodge something. So this goes back to gaming and probably in like the 80s, 90s, the times where games are really hard. So maybe I just like making things hard for people, but it's a very fun thing.
That's cool. That's cool. I probably our community members will have a hard time to beat that kind of boss. I believe. So, thank you for that answer, Ben. So let's dive into our topic for tonight. So we saw the teaser. So Spekter teaming up with Tonstation Games. Tell us more about this exciting partnership, what's coming, and what should the community expect from that?
Yeah, so this is a really cool one. So we're talking with Ton Stations, and we wanted to bring in more gamers into the Spectre Games community. So that's why we teamed up with them, so all the new players can join the game rewards, while you guys, so any of the existing players, can also participate in the Ton Station quest for some of their rewards as well. So part of the things about how I approach partners and how who to select when it comes to partnerships, as well as any of the mutual beneficial partnerships, is that what can we exactly bring to the community, right? So the point of a lot of partnerships in general, in games in general, not just from Spectre Agency, but for anyone that is doing partnerships in Web3 and partnerships in gaming projects, is that you want to be actively growing the game, actively putting in efforts to develop the game, as well as bringing in opportunities for the community, right? So like you guys are also providing a lot of opportunities for Filipino gamers to learn, to do work, and a lot of these things. So it's similar in aspects, but we are always looking forward to, and we always look after our community and find new ways to collaborate, to reward, and just overall have some awesome time with everyone. You know, it's pretty important that I think this is just a personal opinion, but life is already so hard already. So we need to find time and to, you know, be with people that we have fun with. And when you're playing games like Spectre Agency, then this is the time for you to fully dive into the game. So yeah.
Yep, that's what's good about Spectre Agency. They cater the gamers, and they give rewards to the loyal gamers who keep playing the game. And of course, before we proceed with a lot of questions, with the hot questions, let's give our new audience, or the audience, the viewers, a quick recap. So what is Spectre Agency all about, and its genre? Yes, what is the genre of Spectre Agency?
Yeah, so this is a very fun question that I get to answer on the broadcast. So Spectre Agency is a fully featured survival roguelike game with top tier gameplay. So it's very easy to pick up, like you said, and it has intuitive controls. It has deep skill progression. I think the part that people are interested in for a lot of Web3 gamers out there is that you get to earn points passively in the background, and that can be later converted into various rewards. And we are currently working on those rewards progress, and there are many things to come within the next few months, and you will see a lot of updates that whether it's on the website, whether it's the game development, and a lot of those things together. So you will see a lot of things brewing up from our side. And yeah, leveling up increases earning rates, rewarding skill and progression in that aspect. And for Spekter Games as a whole, we develop and publish games on Telegram and other rising chat-based super apps. So that is a alpha. But we are pretty much redefining game publishing very seamlessly, blending Web 2 and Web 3 mechanics to bring the best of both worlds.
So, titos and titas, so you heard Ben. So, take note of that. And I really like how Spekter agency balances accessibility with a deep progression plus the unique passive reward system. You know, you just you're blending Web 2 and Web 3 mechanics with a choosing platform like Telegram makes the more game accessible to the audience, to our community as well. Okay, let's move to another topic and question. Okay. Okay, let's talk about what's new in the game. It's been a few months since launch. What updates should players be hyped for now? Can we have some more teaser info about the new characters? Okay, go Ben.
Yeah, so I wonder if any of you guys have seen like one of our posts late last week about the new character that we're releasing this month. So we did a small visual teaser as well as a gameplay. I guess you could call it a gameplay teaser / trailer, but we're pretty much slowly rolling out her unique abilities, videos, and the trailer on the full trailer on release date. So if you haven't seen this already, the new character, her name is Vel, half yokai, half human, born between a legendary fox spirit and a human, living in human society with no memory of the past. So if you guys could show a picture of Vel here, great. She is the next character in Spekter Agency. If you keep scrolling down, this is basically the lore that we came up with for Vel. And yeah, I mean, if you are interested, please always feel free to take a read. And if you go to the very bottom, you will get to see a video of her abilities, if you want to take a quick look at that. So we showed her ability, name is Fox Orb, and we'll let it run again since this was playing earlier. You will see that her base Fox Orb pretty much does AoE damage in pretty much a circular to your enemies, and the Awakening deals more damage across throughout the way. And then the Fox Transcendence comes. You will go in all different directions, and you will wipe out all the enemies in between. So that is the idea of her abilities, and I think this is I believe the first time we've set this on public broadcast and shown this video on public too. So, always feel free to look back to the article and take a quicker look for yourself and get excited for her. But yeah, for other features, I think people should definitely look out for basically the features that you guys have been requesting from the community. So, for example, there's many people who are maybe at stage 10, stage 20, 30, 40, right? And you're pretty much trying to farm for some equipment that would level up your game. And right now you would have to basically manually go through every single like stage that you want to go through, the ones that you already beat in the past. But we are basically implementing a new update where there is a pretty much like a stage auto sweep, where you are able to auto sweep previous stages that you've beaten to get the resources you need to merge your items. So that is going to be a very important one. Saves you some time. But yeah, I'm not too sure whether this is like fully confirmed yet. But we've also been working on S tier items. So I'm not too sure whether that's coming in this upcoming update. But for you guys to know, that is a pretty much a pretty legendary tier item that has unique abilities that comes attached with the item itself. So yeah, quality updates. I know there's some like bugs that has been affecting users as well. I think the most prevalent one that we've seen affecting some users are like it says error 99999 on the game. And quite frankly, I think there are some people that always try to bot the game, as well as creating hundreds, if not thousands, of bot accounts to try to game the system. And because of that, that also causes errors on the Ton or Telegram side to try to ban a lot of these users all at once. So that is something that we are also trying to improve in terms of catching these people early, so we can remove them and reserve all of the rewards to the proper community members.
So yeah, that's exactly what the community wants, and I think the community will love this new character Vel, since it's a waifu and it's a gumiho, and the auto sweep one and the auto sweep in the Spekter agency. I think that's a game changer for the people who are grinding this game. And yes, since we are seeing a role-based character like Vel is a mage, will we see another how do you say it? Another roles in the near future within the Spekter agency? Like for example, there will be a warrior, there will be a tank, there will be a support role, etc.
Yeah. So right now we haven't like fully defined like the roles in terms of like the different types of characters. Sure, like I think there are many different types of characters that you would expect from a game like this. And if you look at Nox, he wields bats, and the bats will be pretty much autopiloting itself. And Vel is a mage, so it will send in like blast the fox orbs in various directions. And I think this is just my head. Like, you know, in the near future, we could even look at people who excel in more close combats, people who excel in long combats. So like Vel will be this type of character, right? Where she sends out blast throughout the map. And yeah, I mean, there are many different options here, and I'm actually curious from the community on what types of characters you guys want to see. So in the future, I think what is also possible is if we work with other community projects, community, I guess, organizations and all that stuff, then there's also chances of, you know, special IP characters that is either reserved for those community members, or, you know, we make a limited time you know, character obtainable stuff for our community. I think that will also be fun. There are many different things that you can do with such characters. You know, like how do we exactly balance the character abilities? That's also very difficult. You know, maybe there will be items that is more tailored towards each character that you guys have a chance of obtaining. You know, those are all big things that I think would be helpful when it comes to deciding whether you guys want the character, deciding whether you guys want to stay with Nox, stay with Vel, or what would your primary build be. So we want to give you guys the option to do that.
Or it depends on the it depends on the event or specific. For example, Halloween, Christmas. I believe there's a lot of twist in the Spectre agency game, right, Ben?
Yeah. So funny enough, I think right now we're still in open beta, right? And a lot of people are already treating this as if like it's a full, full game. And there are still quite a number of features that we are releasing in the near future. Maybe every month we do a big update. So this is the big update for August, and we'll be always releasing new features that comes along with these characters. And yeah, I mean, around Halloween is probably when we are targeting like a huge release, and maybe for Christmas it's also like something like a Christmas hat skin or something similar, right? I think that's like simple, but maybe we could even change like the soundtrack a little bit to be a bit more Christmas themed, holidays and all that stuff.
Yeah, it can change the mood of the gamers or the community while playing. There's a background. There's quick changes about the background sounds of the game when it depends on the event. Like Halloween, something scary. Then if it's December or Christmas, something joyful or awakens to the community members. Okay. I believe that the community will look forward for that. So before we move to the next topic, so I have a challenge, or we have challenge for you, Ben. It's called about Red Alert Challenge, where you, Ben, you must survive with a stage with at least one full HP or red bar. You need to survive, no revive. So you can choose any of the stages that you want, but the twist is the stage of choices is level up by 10, or must be level 10 and higher. So
Okay.
are you game, Ben? You just need to share your screen so that the community will will watch you while playing the
Okay.
game. Okay.
Let me
So
share my screen. Okay, this is like not easy. Let
yeah,
me
yeah.
think. So
So
let me try
yeah,
to.
titos and titas, check out the tips or tricks of Ben that you can copy while playing the Spectre agency. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so can y'all see this, by the way? Okay,
Yes.
so it is displayed right now, and yeah, so whenever you log in, claim your spark cores. Everyone wants their sparks, right? And open your chest as well. That's always super important because we want to see whether you get stuff that you would like. Like that is important.
Yeah.
And see, I don't think I have any more items to merge at the moment. No hats. Okay, well. So I'm on stage 8, so I'll probably start with that. But I don't think I will be able to live with only like 10 HP. I'll let monsters attack me until
Yeah, until you get the red mark or
yeah.
yeah, okay. So go monster beat Ben. I'm just kidding. Okay.
That's this game is pretty hardcore if you play with that kind of HP bar, you know.
Okay, let's start with this. Okay. Uh man.
Okay.
Let me think. What do I want to do? Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Ben is running. Okay. Ben got some cards to use to upgrade.
Another spear,
Yeah. Okay.
ice spear.
Oh, what's that? Okay.
Is that a ghoul? Undead.
And then, okay.
Yeah.
Choose your poison. Ice spear, lightning whip, or attack. So
I like lightning whip. It
Yeah.
usually helps me early game. Um and it does enough damage for the monsters to die when you combine it with a different ability.
Okay, next.
Lightning whip again.
So your strategy here, Ben, is you're just going to get a skill, attack skill, and then later on you will be getting the passive, right?
Usually, yes.
Uh,
That's what I tend to like to do. But if I see like a passive that I need early, then I will grab those two.
mm,
So I think that making your priority is important in the game, and it completely depends on the what stage you're at, and if you need the active more compared to the passive, then you will probably prioritize that first. Okay,
Alright.
so I have this now.
What's that called? That's the awakening, right?
Awakening, yes, the purple tier skills is called Awakening. It's always very satisfying when you actually get to hit Transcendence. And I forgot to talk about this earlier with Vel, but I could share and like her skill recipe after this round too.
Okay.
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 Because I think Ben will focus to the game, and he doesn't want to say something while playing. Just kidding. Just kidding.
It's hard. It's hard to play this game like a very high level like game without
It is
getting distracted.
I agree with
And
that.
I'm too competitive.
Yeah, you just need to put more focus and to be serious to the game, so that you will be you will survive the game or the round. Ben is running from the monsters.
He's being surrounded by the mob right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Dash, dash, dash. Okay. Lightning spear, critical chance, and blade spike. Pick your poison, Ben. So, what do you want to upgrade your character? Okay.
I'll go the passive. I don't want any of the actives there since I still need Transcendence.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Transcendence to be strong.
Bat arrow. Okay. It's like Batman, huh? You have bat arrow, but you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Opening. Okay.
The batarang.
Yeah.
All right, I got out.
Yeah. Congratulations. But I think Ben will survive this round because he got good tactics. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Move. Okay. But arrow living chain. Okay. You get. Okay.
Let's get the.
What do you call that kind of monster? Who's like wolf or panda?
This is a bear, right?
Bear.
These ones?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Projectile.
Bear.
Living chain.
Okay.
All right. Awakening.
Yeah.
The next one should be a Transcendence.
Yeah. We get a lot
There
of
it is.
upgrades. Yeah.
All right. Now we're talking.
Lightning whip tra. Okay.
That's the Transcendence. That's too OP.
Yeah.
It can
I don't know, guys. Hold on.
No! Run for your life, man!
No.
There's nowhere to run.
Oh my god.
It's
See,
okay,
even if I
Ben.
revive, look. Even if I revive this, I don't think I can get out. Look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What can I do here?
Okay. What's your move, Ben? Can you escape from that kind of monster?
I don't know, guys.
Okay.
Let's see. This is wild. Oh my god.
Okay.
Wait, it's kind of okay. It's kind of working.
Yeah. Okay. Because you upgrade a lot of skills of your
Yeah.
hero. So I thought you can you can survive that kind of monster wave.
Yeah, it looks like it's working. So, all right, bat arrow, and then I could get another transcendence.
Okay.
But cluster.
Yeah, cluster. So that is the butt cluster.
But the challenge is you do
yeah.
not need, or you're not allowed to revive yourself. But
I know.
yeah,
I don't think I can. That's
It's okay.
difficult.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't mind it. It's okay.
Every player has done it anyway.
Yeah.
I'll be happy if I beat the level. That's
Okay. We're cheering for you, Ben, that
Yeah.
you can finish that round.
Almost almost level 27 right now. The
Oh.
character.
Okay. There's a lot of monster wave upcoming to Ben. So what's your move, Ben? Okay.
I'll keep dodging. I think that will be.
Yeah. Do you have skill that
Oh.
you can slow your monster or the monster around you? Oh, okay, boss.
Yes.
Boss fight.
Do you have kind of skill that you can slow your any opponent or monster?
I think so. I mean, Ice Maker originally is meant to do something like that. Oh my god.
Okay.
This guy does a lot of damage.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm not fast
A lot
enough.
of flying
It's hard to
boba.
dodge those, yeah. Flying bow.
Flying boba. Yeah. You know boba, right, Ben?
Yes, I drink them every weekend.
Okay. What's your favorite what is your favorite flavor?
I still like very like normal traditional like I guess like things like oolong
Okay.
oolong milk tea, and like I enjoy the tea a little bit more than the other flavorings themselves, because my parents are from Taiwan, so then we're the ones who made boba, and
Yes.
it's very very fun to be part of that culture since the very beginning.
Yeah.
I used to drink too much though, so that's a problem.
Okay. Don't take it too many, because you might have
It's sugar.
diabetes, because the sugar content of that drink is so, but
You're
you can
right.
lessen that, right? Or you can put sugar-free syrups
Yeah.
together with the milk tea, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, a little less
Little.
less sugar, maybe adjust the sweetness a little bit.
Little friendly for the health of the consumer, or for you, Ben.
For me, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Pattern is there.
Yeah. You're getting the pattern.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of things flying around.
Yeah.
I know.
Quite confusing. You don't know if that's the damage of the boss, or it's your upgrades
Character.
or skills.
Yeah.
It's so confusing.
And the mobs just keep coming and coming, you know.
Yeah.
The
Can you
waves are
still level up when you fighting with your boss?
Yes.
I
You
see.
just the HP bar is prioritized on the boss, so you don't see the experience.
Oh, okay.
But I think
Like right there, see.
Like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Movement speed.
Okay,
Maybe
I
I
see.
should get health regen just in
Yeah,
case.
outage, so that you can cover up the damages of the
Yeah.
mobs. Yeah.
While I dodge.
Yeah.
Man, I'm only halfway through.
Yes. Or I have a question. If there's a settings that you can slow mo the gameplay, is there a chance that you can slow mo the gameplay, or no?
For what reason?
so that you can dodge.
That ruins the purpose of the game, right? I
I'm
mean,
just kidding. I'm
maybe.
just kidding. I thought
Um,
you can manipulate the speed of the game so that you can dodge easily the
well, I mean,
damages
we
or
can.
the attacks of the boss or the creatures that
Yeah,
surrounds
we
you.
can. Like,
Or
as devs, like devs can manipulate the speed anytime we want.
yeah,
But
but
I
it's a
think,
yeah, it's a cool thing that there's a skill that you can slow down the enemies for a certain period of time so that you can survive or you can regen
yeah,
yourself. I hope there's a kind of skills that you have.
maybe like a time manipulating
Yeah, the
character.
certain period of time only, not the whole
Yeah,
period of time because
not
it
the
will.
entire
Yeah,
time, right?
yeah.
Oh my god.
How long will this take, Ben? Like killing the boss of stage 8.
It
How long
completely
how
depends
long
on
does it
how
usually take?
how good
Oh,
your items are. That's why a
oh,
lot of
okay.
people always farm low level dungeons and stages because it's easier
Yeah.
for characters to get items that way, and then when you level up the items, then it gets very quick to beat bosses.
Yep, and I think the one that you mentioned earlier, the auto sweep one, yeah, that's a great factor within this game.
Exactly. Yeah. So then you don't, you will spend more time battling like the more meaningful stages, right? And
Yeah.
um,
And you can consume the all the energy right away. If
yeah,
I'm Yeah, that's actually great. And all you have to do is wait for the energy to refresh.
yeah.
Or
There's
you can
many
just or you
people.
can just yeah.
Oh, there's many people that kind of did a constructive feedback. Like a more of a complaint that there's not enough energy every day. So I told the dev team to look into the energy usage within the community as well. Um, oh, okay. Looks like I'm good here. Yes. All right. All right. At least I
All
beat
right.
the stage. Okay. I didn't. I didn't
Now
make.
that
I didn't embarrass myself.
Yeah, congratulations, Ben.
Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
that's actually nice to showcase the game, how it works, how does the wave works, and how does the mobs behave within this game. And yeah, so it's been a month since you launched the Spectre agency, and the reception has been amazing. And we want the audience and the community want to hear from you that how are things that you can say it is successful so far. How is Spectre agency going on right now? How was the release? Was it
Yeah.
successful?
Successful is definitely a good word to describe how our launch went. Like, I think things are going great. It's always great and nice to celebrate the achievements. But I guess I have pretty high expectations for, myself, for the team, and everyone. So, this is never the end goal. We have a lot of things lined up, and we are always ready to keep building. Since I think a lot of people, when they think about Telegram games, they thought about, how the gameplay is very short. The development of the project is also very short because a lot of people are just, they built the game, they do their TGE, and then the game is dead. That is something that we are actively trying to avoid, and we keep trying. We're gonna keep developing the game, develop different games, and it's going to be a long-term thing for us. We are revolutionizing how Telegram games are going to be, and as I said earlier, we are also expanding to other chat-based super apps as well. So this will give much of a global presence for Spectre Agency and Spectre games in general when we release new games. So yeah, I mean, with like our active users on Telegram, we're always going to be cooking up new things leading up to our official release. Though it sounds very official and it sounds very like um, very, how would I phrase this? Like I should be like recognize. I want to recognize a lot of these achievements, but also be thankful for to you guys and the community for all of your support. And we'll always make sure that we are gonna keep building to make the best and fun games on Telegram and other super apps in general.
Yeah, that's really impressive. Hitting 500k monthly active user is no small win, okay? It's a big win for me, and I appreciate how you're not just resting on the success but continuing to build and innovate the game. Okay.
Innovation is key.
Yeah, yeah. You keep innovating and innovating, and the user will like it and support it all the way. I believe, and we believe as the community. Okay.
Yeah. I also want to just point out that, we don't have a huge team. It's actually a small team developing the game in general. So, um, we're always aiming to do like one big update a month. And, people have been constantly, telling us, it's like, guys, you gotta keep, making content, release every week, release every day, in reality, guys, like game development is not nowhere near as simple as just developing the content of the game. The balance as well as making sure that all of you enjoy a more seamless experience on Spekter agencies is what's important for us. So good quality updates means it's going to take a bit of time as well. So we'll always make efforts and to continuously put in time to develop a lot of these good updates every month for you guys.
Yeah, kudos to your efforts, Ben, about for your team and the community. Kudos.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Sure. Okay, let's go.
Oh yes, earlier you've shown us the daily drops and the magic gear. What do you think? What's the story behind this? And you think did it make the players grind harder and look forward to it?
Yeah. So I'll tell you about the very original idea behind why these chests are even a thing to begin with. When you play a like stages, you get items and you get items to merge, right? So the issue around that is that it's way too grindy, and me as a player, not from a developer standpoint, but from a player perspective, that just takes too many, too much time, too many trials to do. So that's why we're always constantly finding ways to improve the player experience in that sense. And gear chests over here pretty much serves as a good motivation for players to keep playing and open for new gears. Sometimes you're literally missing that one gear to do like a equipment merge upgrade, and I open some chests, and then that becomes that I get that missing gear to do the equipment merge. In general, people will spend gold, maybe some diamonds on chest and the passive cards altogether, which helps them conquer stages really well, and it makes a significant difference. But yeah, I'm very curious to see what you guys think in general for the community. If you guys will have some thoughts to share, you guys, YGG made a form, as well as you guys have your own dedicated channel on Discord. Always feel free to share that, so then the YGG team can let us know, so we could better serve you guys and create some banger and awesome content that best pretty much serves what you guys need.
Yeah, definitely. We will ask for the feedback for the community members so that we can show to you, Ben, and to your team what's to update or what they like most about the game, or they need some upgrades or changes about the gameplay of the game. We will definitely let us Ben.
Yes,
Oh,
thank you.
sure, you're always welcome, Ben. Okay, let's proceed to the last question. Okay, let's shift gears to Dispatch, the platform where quests and rewards await. So, how's it's going so far? Any exciting updates you can share for our viewers, Ben?
Yeah, so if you look at the screen right now, that is Spectre Dispatch. That is our mission slash questing protocol that we come up with. And I think it serves as a pretty much let me put it this way. We originally made Spectre Dispatch as an extra way for community members to earn sparks by doing some social tasks, social engagements, right? So it helps us from Spectre Games, Spectre Agency side to spread the word of pretty much what Spectre Agency is to the public. And there are many projects and platforms that does this. And currently, I think it's going great. I know we received an overwhelming number of support from our community. But I do want to say that in general, not just in Dispatch, the more popular the project goes, the more bots that will try to take advantage of that. So we'll always do our best to check and weed out the bots. So our community members will be the ones that earn their well-deserved sparks. If you look at the missions here on the website right now, there are many active missions. I think the most important recent one will be the one about Vale. I shared some videos of Vale as well as her lore. So we want people to see that. So then I will put some task and say, hey, let's give this post a boost and let's do some engagements of how you enjoy your experience with the release with the Vale gameplay so far. Give us your opinions, give us some comments, and we'll make adjustments based on that. So it's not really just a way for you guys to earn sparks, but also a way for us to gather your thoughts as well. So every step of the way, we find ways to reward our players, find ways to gather feedback from you guys, so then we could always adjust to make the best for all of you guys.
It's actually nice, giving the users the opportunity to earn additional sparks, and not just by purely grinding the game. And it's especially for the people who are actually busy and cannot play the game. They can do the social media quest and earn their own sparks.
Okay, speaking of comments and feedback, it's the community turn to ask question for Ben. Okay, drop your question in the comment section with the hashtag AskSpecter2, and we're picking 10 lucky winners of 100 pesos Gcash. So we selected 10 questions for you, Ben. So okay, we'll check it out. One moment. Okay. Question from Daddy Chulo. Are you planning to integrate with other platforms aside from Telegram?
Oh yeah, I mean that's the first thing I talked about, the first alpha, when I talked about other chat-based super apps. I can't directly leak exactly what platforms just yet, but if you search up chat-based super apps on Google or your searching engine, I think you will see some options there, and one of them is on there. Yeah, I think there is. We are going to make an announcement very soon, because we participated in basically like a small competition type of thing for that specific platform, and you will get to see that announcement soon. And we will be also building on that platform to reach more gamers from the other side of the world as well.
Oh, okay. Noted on that.
Okay.
Ben.
It's actually nice, creating more platforms to be viable with other users. And here's a question from Seto. I think this has been answered earlier, but let's give it a try again. And for the upcoming hero Vel, will it have a different combo skill set if you use this hero? And or will it be the same as before?
Yeah, so perfect question that I could add more clarifications on, right? So first, her unique ability is Fox Orb, and you saw the variations from the Fox Orb base, Fox Orb Awakening, and Fox Orb Transcendence. So you will see it on the screen right now. Um, but her skill recipe is something that we didn't include in this video. But effectively, remember that you will need two awakenings to make one transcendence, right? So, in order for Vel to evolve her awakening to transcendence, you'll have the Fox Orb awakening, and then you will also have familiar awakening. So that is the skill recipe for Fox Orb in order for it to transcendence to the final stage. So that is something for you guys to know. And I know within the stages right now, we believe like the familiar isn't a super popular choice at the moment when it comes to awakening and transcendence. Like I think what people would use it for is the current dragon skill that you will see within the game already. But for her, you will see a fox coming out and roaming through the field. So yeah, I think that is a pretty good example of how you would use Vel within the stages.
Okay, thank you for the clarification, Ben. And it's like summoning some fox in the field, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, this question is from Venus. Okay, what inspired the creation of the Spekter agency?
Oh, this is very early. So I would have to talk on TK's behalf. So if you don't know, TK is our founder, and I will talk about what he told me when he first thought about the game. So I got to give credits to him because I wasn't the one that came up with the game. So just to keep that in mind, guys. So in the very beginning, he was theorizing on what will exactly pop for gamers today, right? So one of the important factors of starting a new game, starting a new project in general is what problems are you trying to solve, right? And a lot of the times you look into games or any projects or maybe DeFi projects in general is that you might be doing the same thing that somebody else is already doing. And that makes it a little bit difficult for you as a newly, as a new organization, new group, new company, that it's harder for you to succeed because somebody is already doing the stuff that you are trying to do. But in our case, it's like we looked at Telegram and then we're like, so we looked at Telegram games and it's a lot of very simple games that that doesn't last very long. Maybe it will last on the market for 3 months, 6 months, a year max, right? It's not something that people would actively try to play for a long time. And that sparked an idea within our head and say, hey, like, let's build something that's different. Let's build something that revolutionizes how games are on Telegram. So that is the very first thought that we have. And how do we get to Spekter Agency in general is we basically studied up on all the games that is on the market. What is something that people would enjoy playing as a a player that may or may not be super into games in general. And Spekter Agency being a roguelike game is for someone that you could instantly pick up your phone. You could be doing anything. Like you could be in your apartment just chilling, watching TV or watching anime, watching something, and then you're like, oh, maybe I want to do something, and then you pull out your phone and start playing Spekter Agency. It's something that you could instantly play within a minute, 2 minutes, and you could get into it very quick. You could be outside in the mall, maybe you're hanging with your friends, or if you are maybe you're hanging with your boyfriend, and then your boyfriend's at the electronic shops, and then you don't want to be part of that. You call us like the agency. Maybe you're the boyfriend and you're dating someone else, and your girlfriend is going in shopping at the mall, and you don't want to be part of that. So you sit there on the chair and you start playing with the agency, right? If you're with anyone, with your partner, with your friends, with anyone, and you just want to give yourself a rest, maybe you go to the bathroom or something, and then you pause right there, agency again, and then you start playing. There's all the opportunities for you to pull out a game, and then you could just play for a few minutes, and then you go out on your way again. So Spekter Agency is that type of game that is enjoyable to the community, to anyone in general. You don't have to be a super hardcore gamer to enjoy this game. So this part is purely my opinion. The whole wall section is my words. So I think it's very very fun. For me in general, that's what I did too. Over the weekend, I would do something, and then I just wanted to break. And Spekter Agency is that perfect game for me to just pull my phone out of my pocket and just play for maybe 5-10 minutes, if not a little longer too.
Thank you so much to the team and to you, Ben, for creating such an accessible game and to kill the boredom, actually. Yeah. And for the next question, Ben, question from Akrisha: will the Spekter Agency going to have a story-based campaign?
Sorry, what's the last part?
A story-based campaign.
Story-based
a campaign mode.
A campaign mode. Oh, I see. Okay. We haven't planned too much around like a whole campaign mode for this, because it requires a lot of like theory story crafting, as well as what people would usually enjoy from these type of games in general. But I would say that if we were to make if you guys want something like a campaign mode or something, I think you guys are also looking for a more story-based RPG game type experience. So who knows? Maybe that will be another game that we will actually make. We are theory crafting some ideas already. Like it'll be for some interesting things that we get to publish to the public. But for Spekter Agency, I think there are a lot of possibilities when it comes to different types of game modes, whether it's like a PvP game mode where you would basically fight depending on your current skill and item level, and you'll be put into an arena, and then you would do like 1v1 or something. There might be guilds, there might be other types of I guess a lot of things that we haven't really talked about yet. But that is a very good question, since I think Spekter Agency would, lore in general would goes along well with like a campaign mode type setting.
Yeah, so we know that the community members have lots of question, or has a big brains to ask to you, Ben. And just you say a while ago is innovation. Yeah, so the community will look forward for the campaign or story-based campaign of your game, Spekter. So another additional question, or another question from Jewu. Okay. Is there a plan to add multiplayer or co-op modes in the future?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of just answered that, right? So, so it's a very important thing to recognize. I think it's fun that you get to do like these stages on your own time like that. But it could be also, it caters to different types of players, right? So what I talked about earlier is like, you can pull it out whenever you want. But when you start getting a little bit more competitive into the multiplayer stages, then you would be, looking into like a 1v1 setting. Maybe it's a guild fight setting, multiplayer. And then you will have to decide whether this is like real-time combat between player versus player, or you do more like a passive combat system where you store the data of other players and you get to fight the clone or ghost, in some games of that player. So that totally depends on a lot of factors, whether that's like player base, whether that's the actual energy slash resources taken to be a part of the game. And you know we for me, I don't know how deep and how integrated Telegram system is when it comes to integrating features like this, but it's all part of the exploration and innovation that we have to continuously try to explore and see how these kind of features can fit in our game.
Yes, that's an important thing when creating games. Like, you have to explore and you have to know what the community has to say about your game, and you have to add the features that you think will make the community happy. Yeah, and from Paku, here's a question from Paku. He is asking if the game will add some companion that also attacks or gives a slight advantage. I think this is different from the skill, like the familiar.
Yeah.
I think he is asking the companion.
Companion pet system. Yeah, I thought about this for a bit too. It is also something that takes like a whole entire entity to create around the character. Like, I would imagine let's say the companion to be next to your character, following your character, and throw out attacks every now and then. Currently, I think for at least the next like 3 months until the end of the year, that isn't part of the roadmap plan, since I think there are other big features that are that takes in priority. So things like maybe the guild system, maybe the in-game quest, daily logins, and a lot of those things I think are very important for the community to have, and serves as like something that people will want from Spectre Agency. But I wouldn't rule out the possibility of companions being a thing. But I think we need a few more characters, at least, like a few more agents, give people options to have these characters first before we start attempting things like a companion, because we don't want to mix things up too quickly to throw off the balance of the game. Because the worst thing in these type of games is that you have 15, 20 agents and 20 companions and all that stuff, and then you will only the best one is just one character and one pet like that, and then everyone has to use that one because it's the strongest. That kind of defeats the purpose of all the other companions and all the other agents that's being released, right? So I think part of the balance is also super important for players.
Yeah, I agree with that. So that there's a movement with the hero base or the characters, so that the community members will use another hero so that they can explore and get the tactics about the game, right? So to balance as well the game. So I agree with that. Okay. Another question from Senik. Okay. Which monster or boss are you most proud of design?
To me, I'm not the person that designed the bosses, so I can't say on which one I'm proud of. But in terms of what I really like,
You're looking forward for
yeah. Okay, I'll start with the normal monsters. I love the chickens because the chickens run at you like they wobble, right? They wobble and then they will come at you. So that's always very cute. I think it's very funny. It will be interesting if we add a sound effect that goes the chicken goes whack after it gets defeated. But then there's always like a horde, like hundreds of chickens coming at you, so you're gonna hear whack like every 2 seconds. So I don't think that's a great idea. But in terms of bosses, I think I don't know. There's many bosses that I enjoy fighting, but I think the overall two that I like is the one that I just fought, Toombi, I believe that's the name. It's like a tombstone that jumps in different locations at on you. I think any bosses that requires you to actively dodge and move attacks would be pretty solid in my mind, because if there's bosses that just shoots like a laser in the same direction, then it's very easy for you to predict and just like dodge, right? But if a boss is able to keep you on your toes and make you keep moving in different directions and not stay in the same place, then that accomplishes the purpose of a boss, right? Like to me, like I'm not the one. Okay, to make sure people know, I don't make like boss design choices within our team. So this is only purely personal opinion. Like I enjoy fighting difficult bosses. You might not think so, but I enjoy fighting really difficult stages. So it's just part of me who wants to accomplish, beating a super difficult level. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Tumbi actually is a very very appealing boss for me as well. The design, I like the design of Tumbi. Yeah, it's Frankenstein or something related with the comics. It's
Yeah.
comic. And yeah, last but not the least question we have here from, how do you say this name? Drix. Yeah, Drix. Is there another way to get more diamonds when you run out of it? When you run out of
Uh,
diamonds?
yeah. So I mean, currently we designed the game to you will be able to get diamonds by beating stages, right? So that's always the primary way. Like whatever you defeat a stage, you get diamonds, and then when you beat a new stage, you get like the extra. Like I think it was like 100 something, 200 diamonds per new stage, and then you will also be always have the ability to purchase these premium currencies in the shop as well. So Telegram Stars is the current way of doing so. I won't tell you directly whether you should or should not buy anything. That is up to you. But
Yeah.
I do make it. It is quite. It makes it easier for players to, at least draw like things from the chest or draw passive cards within the game as well. So yeah, I mean, to give you guys context, I know there are people who, having actively played the game. There is a wide range of people at different stages. There's a lot of people from stages 1 to 10. There's quite many in stages 10 to 20. A few from 20 to 30, and there is two people I know that are in. One is in stage 47 and one is in stage 43. So I don't know how they got there. They spend a lot of time playing the game. I enjoy chatting with these players daily within our community channels as well. They're pretty happy with how they got the game to that level, and there's a lot of like legendary gears that they have, and they're just constantly finding new ways to beat the stages, which is an awesome spirit for anyone that is trying to attempt very high level and high stages of difficulty there.
Yeah. I know when you grind a lot of your time grinding this game, the community will reward as well as the diamond when you reach that kind of stages. So thank you for that, because they will rewarded for grinding well about the game. Okay.
Okay. Anything that you may want to say to the community who are actually grinding the Spectre Agency, and where else can we find you? And yeah, but Sir Ben.
Okay. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to do a shout out. But first, always thankful for the YGG community for being here. Appreciate our two awesome hosts today. Every time I come, there's always someone new. It's always great to make new friends like that. And for to the community, like I always appreciate all of you guys for playing our game. There's many different things that I thought about whenever we have sessions like these, and ultimately, I'm always very grateful for having a lot of these players enjoy our game. It means a lot to me to see people truly enjoy the game that we develop, right? And there are many different things that there are still left to be developed, and there are many bugs, many improvements that we can make. So keep in mind, we are always spend time to try to improve these experiences for everyone. So we do appreciate everyone's feedback as well as words of encouragement to us on all of our socials, our Discord and Telegram channels. So really appreciate that from all of you guys. And for me, you can find me anywhere. Really, you can find me on Discord. You can find me on Telegram. I think the most simple way would be through my Twitter at letter I letter M _ Baguette. I think that is very I use the word baguette as my internet name for the longest time already. So this is like, it goes even way beyond like Web3 days, like in Web2, like when I play games and other games, I use the word baguette. That's my name for the longest time. So you'll find me there. You'll find me everywhere. I'm the one posting on the Spekter Agency socials account too. So you could, if you see a response from our branded accounts on X or on Telegram, that's me. So you will know that there are many opportunities to talk with us, and we are online almost every day. And whenever you have feedback, whenever you have comments, if you want to just enjoy talking with community members or even me, just come to our community channels and we'll talk more.
Yeah. Okay. A massive thanks to Ben and to the whole team of Spekter for attending despite the busy schedule and time zone difference. This is just the beginning. We're bringing opportunities, skills, and yes, a little chaos from the gaming world straight to every Filipino. So thank you so much, Ben. Bye for now and see you to the next one.
Yes,
Bye,
thank you so much, Ben.
Ben.
Oh, wait, Ben.
Okay.
We are going to do our outro all together, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. Daddy P will say Saway GG Pilipinas, and then we will all together say ikaw ang bida, and we will point at the camera. Is that okay, Ben?
Yeah.
Ikaw ang bida.
Okay,
We will
practice.
say ikaw ang bida. Can you say it right now?
Can you write it so I could?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll type it.
Okay.
Let's try it.
Yeah. Let's try it.
Do you see the chat in video?
Ikaw ang bida?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Daddy P will say the first line, and then all together we will say the ikaw ang bida part. Okay, is that good?
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you so much, Ben. Let's go.
I will thanks the community before I'll say the sa YGG Pilipinas. Okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, thank you Titos and Titas, community members for attending this this show. We hope that you enjoy and we hope that you enjoy and you have a lot to write down about the tips and tricks and the updates of the Spekter Agency. Okay na, let's start it.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm your host, your coffee guy or coffee dad. My name is Daddy P, and together with me,
I am Ciao, it's Kyle, and together with us we have
Ben. So
Yeah,
sa
we-
YGG Pilipinas,
ikaw ang bida.
this around.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
prove na your time is valuable and in the process, nag-enjoy na kayo, nag-earn pa kayo.
Let's build a future where Puerto Princesa is not just a top tourist destination, but also a hub for digital talent and innovation.
As people are playing, they're also learning new skills that they could actually take on.
Ulan lang yan. Digital citizens kayo, relax.
Very much excited to experience what YGG will be able to provide for them, and hoping that our learners will enjoy learning this new experience and will be able to share everything that they have learned from this activity to their schoolmates.
Kasi huwag nyo nang antayin na maging ready kayo because readiness comes after an action. Ano ibig sabihin nun? So, kung di mo sisimulan, hindi mo malalaman.
Step beyond